Okay, so as promised, I want to tell you a little bit more about myself, and I definitely want to learn about all of you as well. So this is called IceBreakers. Let's hit the ice. My name is Paul Giordano. You guys can call me Mr. G. I prefer that to anything else. Um, Personal history: I'm a New Yorker. I've lived in New York my entire life. When I was really young, my grandfather kind of helped raise me while my parents were at work. He babysat for me, and he was in the Second World War. He was in the Korean War. Um, so he taught me a lot about history from a very, very, very early age. He taught me two big things. He taught me baseball, the New York Yankees, and history. So two of my big passions are sports as well as history. So through high school, I kind of knew that I wanted to be a teacher. So I went to a school in upstate New York that is kind of a teacher's college. So I went there and got my degree in history and education. And ever since then, after graduation, I got a job at this school called EF Academy. And I've been here ever since. So this is my 10th academic year at EF Academy. I go all the way back to when we were on our first campus in Tarrytown. And I'm one of the oldest staff members here in terms of time being with the school, not necessarily age. I still think I'm pretty young. So yeah, I've been here ever since. I've taught almost every single class in the humanities department, and as of 3 years ago, I became the head of the humanities department. So if any of you are in other humanities classes, you might see me pop in and out of there because I am the department chair. Sports, I love sports. If you guys are interested in sports as well, you can always feel free to chat with me about what's going on in the world of sports. You'll see my teams in a second when I scroll through this. I mean, Grace, Ezra, and Little G are my family. You guys will see pictures of them as well. But Grace is also a teacher here. That's Mrs. G. She is a math teacher. Ezra is my newborn son, and Little G is my dog. There is Mrs. G. She's currently not at school. She is on maternity leave, but some of you might have her later on in the year. This is my son. That's Ezra. Ezra Jackson is his full name. He's really, really cute, and we love him a lot. And that's Little G. That's my dog. On Bring Your Dog to School days, I'm sure you guys will get to meet him, but he's really, really cute and really, really fun. My favorite place, if any of you don't know where this is Yankee Stadium. I absolutely love the New York Yankees. I love baseball. Unfortunately, we can't go to baseball games this year because of the new reality that we all live in, but as soon as we're able to go to Yankee games, I will be at Yankee games. I'm also a huge Chicago Bears fan, so if you like American football, you'll know what this team is. They are in Chicago. They're not a New York team, but I've liked them for almost my entire life. So big Chicago Bears fan. I've been to Chicago a few times to see a game, which is really fun. I do like soccer. I've gotten into it a lot since I started to work here. Borussia Dortmund is my team, so I follow the German league really closely. If I were to pick a Premier League team, it would probably be Liverpool, but I don't watch that as often as I watch Dortmund. All right, so this is the assignment, right? This is what I want to hear from each of you guys, and I'll explain the assignment a little bit more in a second. But I want you to answer these questions. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I want to hear from you. So who are you? What is your name? You already know that. My name is Paul. You guys call me Mr. G. Where are you from? New York. I was born right outside the Bronx, which I'm sure a lot of people know. And I moved around New York a little bit, but I'm currently in Westchester. Why history? Like I said, my grandfather from a very early age taught me all about World War II. And I've always had an interest in it. I've always liked the idea behind his story, right? Hearing stories and adapting them and figuring out what's true and what's not. I've always really enjoyed it. Hopefully, I'll get a lot of you guys that love history as well. If I were to force to eat one thing every day for the rest of my life, what would it be? It'd probably be sushi. This is a really hard question. I am an Italian American, so I definitely like Italian food, but sushi is up there on my list. If I were to watch Netflix for 3 hours, this is a really easy question. I'd watch The Office. I am obsessed with that show. I know almost every line to that show, so if you like The Office too, we'll be able to joke around a little bit this year. If I was an animal, what would I be and why? Probably some type of bird, because they can fly. I think that's kind of cool. Would be cool to do for a little while. My favorite superhero is Wolverine. because he can just kind of withstand a lot. And I feel like that's a characteristic that I have as well. Where have I been? I've been here for a while. Where am I going? Hopefully here. I really like it here. I really like teaching you guys. Growing up in New York, I didn't really get this international kind of culture that I've gotten since I worked here. I find it really interesting, and you guys are amazing. So I'd like to be here for the foreseeable future. All right. Now I'm going to go back to the site right here. So again, this is the home page. If you're still confused, right now we're in Unit 00. We're in kind of our welcome phase. So like I said, we're in our welcome phase. I had to refresh the page real quick. So the video that I'm currently recording is going to go right here in this kind of slot. But this is going to be your assignment right here. It's something called Flipgrid. It's something that we're going to use all year. If you click on this link, it's going to take you to this website right here. You guys can join with your Google, your school Gmails. Right, log in successful. So here are the questions again that I'm about to address with all of you. All you have to do is record a response and record yourself answering those questions. So I can see it. I can kind of get to know you a little bit. I can see, your face and all these different things about you. So it's almost like we're in person, which is what I'm going to strive to do this year. And all your responses will be down here, and classmates can kind of meet each other virtually. We're going to use Flipgrid a lot this year, so get as comfortable with it as you possibly can. For any kind of piece of technology, if you have questions, please send me an email, and I will try to help you out as much as possible. But now I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint. Right? Okay. So again, these are the questions that you are answering, and then you just click this link and answer them. All right. So I can't wait to meet you guys either in person or virtually. I hope you guys have fun with this assignment, and yeah, I will be seeing all of you soon. Be good.